Good morning and welcome to our new face yoga. So we're going to spend about 15 minutes doing a little bit of face yoga before we do some sun salutations and stretch for our morning early rise class. So you're probably nothing like me. I spend very little time on myself. So I do lots of yoga, body stuff, but when it comes to my face, I don't do any stretching and I'm not very good at self-care. So it's really good that I'm bringing this into the class because it helps me to do it, encourages me to spend more time, hopefully, and having more fun doing it with other people. So, and I'm also not very good at close-ups on screens, so this is a completely brand new experience, but I am actually looking forward to it. So first of all, let's just sit up tall, turn the palms up, and close your eyes. And just relax your whole body. Bring awareness to your lower body. Feel your body melting into the mat or the ground below. Just releasing. Obviously, the more we release, the less likely we're going to stress our facial muscles. So trying to soften your jaw, relax your forehead, relax the tongue at the bottom of the mouth, making sure the shoulders are relaxed, away from your ears, just lifting through the back of the neck. And then bring focus to the breath. Just observing without any interaction at this point. And noticing if you have a tendency to tighten anywhere, squeeze anywhere. If you're prone to stress, you might be tensing your jaw without even realizing or frowning. So smooth out your forehead muscles and relax that jaw. With each exhalation, letting go. So let's take a deep inhalation and release through the mouth. Releasing the shoulders, releasing all the muscles in the body and face. And again. Okay, so let's begin by bringing the chin to the collarbone and making a circle with your head. Nice and slowly. And then the other way. And back to the center. Okay, so let's begin with our face yoga. So let's bring our forefinger to the point between our eyebrows, our Ajna chakra, which is between the eyebrows and slightly higher. So we'll start here. This is one of our marma points, our energy centers in the body. And we'll start making some anti-clockwise circles. It's round and round. This helps to detox, get rid of toxins, unblock any blockages. And these can be mental toxins, emotional toxins. And then the other way, to nourish. So as you can see, I have quite deep lines here, you might not be able to see, and they are, I think, just due to a lot of anxiety and probably frowning quite a lot. So I'm hoping that these techniques will help those lines in some way, but if not, that's fine, that's just me. Okay, so from there, let's then bring our fingers to our, I think we'll use our fourth fingers here, to our temples. And again, start by making some anti-clockwise circles in the temples there. And then clockwise. So I should have mentioned, you can use oil obviously at this point. I've got some coconut oil to hand here. Now with Ayurveda, there's different oils you can use depending on your dosha or your constitution type. So we can always look at that another time. But even if you're just massaging your face and moisturizing your face in the morning, doing your morning routine, you know, these are the times you can actually spend with your face yoga. Okay, so from there, we're going to just bring our forefingers just above our eyebrows or on the eyebrows, and the thumbs just against the nose. So we're going to focus on not frowning here, keeping the forehead smooth and working the eyes to help work these muscles under the eyes to stretch. And so again, you know, we've got over 40 muscles in our face, and these exercises really help to strengthen and tone the muscles. So placing the hands on the eyebrows there, you're going to use the forefingers to pull the forehead down to stretch the skin slightly and outwards. Okay, so again, to stretch this part between your eyebrows, pulling them apart, pulling them down, and then open your eyes really, really wide without letting your eyebrows rise. So that's why we have our fingers where they are. Take a deep breath in. Really open the eyes wide. Keep pulling those eyebrows down. Breathing out. And then from there, again, keep pulling down. You're going to start closing the eyes, squinting, so lifting up through the lower eyelids. Not closing, but almost closing. But keep pressing the forefinger and thumb, feeling that contraction there. Resistance, rather. And then open wide. Again, as you pull down on the eyebrows and you open the eyes as wide as possible, you can feel that resistance. And release. Just notice how that feels. The eyes might feel quite wide open now. And then from there, we're going to just bring our forefingers to either side of our top of our nose there. Actually, let's use the fourth fingers again. To remember that the skin, we've only got very fine skin here under the eyes. So the fourth finger is our lightest finger. Always good to use that. So press firm, press kind of gently into this place here at the top of the nose. And then gently sweep the fingers down and out. Not pulling, just kind of gently touching and out. And again. Okay, so from there, let's focus on these smile lines in our cheeks and strengthen our cheek muscles. So we're going to blow our face into a big ball, and then we're going to pat our cheeks for up to about 30 seconds. So inhale. Keep breathing, of course. and release. And continuing with our mouth now. So as we age, as we start to get older, sometimes it can look like we're frowning a bit. So we're going to work on lifting these muscles here. So to do that, this is an interesting technique I saw. You're going to smile and showing your top teeth only. So keep lifting the smile, and at the same time, you're going to take your tongue and go all the way around. So it's that. Up. Have a go doing that a few more times. You don't have to stick the tongue out too much either. I have to remind myself, because I've actually got quite a big tongue. I can touch my chin with my tongue. I'm not going to do it. It'll be nice for you to see. Okay, so once you've done that, then you're going to take the tongue and see at the top of where the smile line is here. If you have one, you might not have one like me. You're going to take the tongue inside the mouth and make some circles. So 5 circles anti-clockwise and then clockwise inside like this. And clockwise. So you're giving yourself a massage inside and the other side. Other way. And release. And we'll go back to the eyes, and this is actually Cindy's recommendation, one of our yogis there who's with us today. So we're going to look up and down 10 times. Okay, so trying to keep the eyes wide open without lifting the eyebrows. So sometimes I find it's easier just to place my fingers on my eyebrows. So off we go, 10 times. So don't forget to breathe as you do this. Okay, so once we've done that, we're going to go left to right 10 times. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go diagonally up, down. So let's go start up with the right corner down to the left corner 10 times. In, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way, left upper to bottom right. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these muscles, these exercises strengthen the muscles around the eyes again. Okay, so using your hands, again, bring your fingers to either side of the mouth and we'll work on those marma points anti-clockwise for 5 rounds and then clockwise for 5. So off we go. Okay, and then we will take your finger and just pat all the way up your jawline. And then we're going to just work on our neck muscles here and just to strengthen around our jaw, especially if you feel you're getting a bit of a double chin and the skin's a bit flabby. So to do this, we're going to lift your head, look up, keep your mouth closed, and lift your tongue up and down to the top of the mouth and back down a few times. So maybe feeling a little bit of, even just lifting the head, keeping the mouth closed. You can feel a gentle stretch anyway. And finally, let's bring our forefinger to a marma point here, just above the collarbone. Sorry, I'm going down there, just here. And make 5 circles anti-clockwise. This is a marma point right here. Helps to energize. So close your eyes and breathe as you do this. And the other way. And keep your eyes closed and just pinch your eyebrows, starting from the center. Gently pinch the eyebrows from the center outwards. A few times. And then take your forefinger and gently smooth out the forehead from the center outwards. Bring the palms together and rub them until there's quite a bit of warmth in the center of the palms. And then place them over your eyes. Breathing here. And open your eyes, look into the darkness of the palms. Feel the warm energy on and around your eyes. So if you have oil on your hands, this is quite nice for adding moisture back to the eyes as well, and energizing. Spread the fingers to let in the light gently, and then bring the hands to the heart. And just take a moment to notice how you feel. How does your face feel? It's a nice way to wake up in the morning. I definitely feel more alert. So next Tuesday we'll do some more exercises with that, but we'll continue now with our body yoga. So I'm going to just move the screen away from me so you can see. And as I said, I mean, if you don't do this already, I've taken a before photo. I'm going to have a look in a month's time and see if there has been any strengthening. Like yoga itself, you can start this at any age, and just from working your muscles daily, you can see the effects and feel happier, feel more alert, more energized. Definitely a great way to start the day. So come to the front of your mats and let's work through a slow sun salutation, warming up the body as we go. Standing tall, roll the shoulders back and lift through the back of the neck. Spread the toes, pressing down into the balls of the feet and the heels, and tilting that tail under, opening through the heart. On the next inhalation, bring the arms over the head and stretch up here. Just hold it here for 3 breaths. Stretching up through the fingers, keep the shoulders away from the ears, pressing down into the feet. Grab your left wrist, and as you exhale, let's stretch across to the right. Inhale back to the center, and exhale the other way. Inhale to the center, lifting the heart again, and as we exhale, we'll take the arms wide, open here. Receiving. Inhale to rise. And exhale, palms together. Let's fold the body forwards. Bring the elbow, grab the elbows, and rest here for 3 or 4 breaths. Just flopping the body forwards completely. Maybe resting on the top of your thighs. Rocking from side to side, changing the crossing of your arms. Relax your head, shoulders, neck. Stay there. And then on the next inhalation, straighten the legs, bring the hands onto the legs, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, bend forwards, place the fingers in line with the toes, keeping the spine long, keeping the bending the legs if you need to. And inhale, look forwards, step back with your right foot. Take a moment here, lifting and dropping the hips, just easing around, moving here. And on the next inhalation, step back with your left foot. And exhale, the knees to the mat, and the chest and the chin. Inhale to release the belly, release the feet. Press down into the pubic bone, keep the hands soft here into your baby cobra. And release. Inhale, tuck the toes under, come onto all fours, let's stay here for a moment. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, chin to the collarbone. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press into the hands and lift the hips high into downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your right leg in the air, look forwards and bring the foot in between the hands in one go, or using your right hand to pull it forward so the toes and fingers are level. And on the next inhalation, step forwards with the left foot. Exhale to bend. Inhale to reach forwards and up. Exhale to the heart center. Inhale to open. Exhale, arms wide. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Maybe bringing the fingers to the floor if you can do that, with keeping the shoulders rolling back. Exhale to melt the body forwards. Inhale, look forwards and step back with the left foot. Take a moment here, shuffling the hips around, moving around, and then inhale to step back with that right foot into plank. Squeezing the belly, exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale to press into the hands, to come up into your cobra, a little bit higher this time, using the hands, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale to send the hips back into downward dog. Inhale to lift the left leg, look forwards, swing the foot through. Exhale, right foot, release. Inhale, reach forwards and up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, opening. Exhale, release. Lifting the sitting bones. Inhale, right foot, knee on the mat. Lift the arms by the ears. Inhaling here again. As we exhale, let's just bend to the left. Inhale to the center. Bend to the right. Inhale, center. Release. Fingers in line with the toes. Step back with the left foot into your plank. And exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifting and foot in between the hands. Arms by the ears. Exhale to the right. Bending here. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. A little bit of a variation in today's salutation. And exhale, fingers in line with the toes. Lift the back knee off the mat. Inhale to pull the hips back, straightening the front leg. And exhale, step forwards with the left foot into your forward bend. Inhale to reach forwards and up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the breath flowing, using the jai breath if you like. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg, knee on the mat, put the arms by the ears. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to release the hands. Inhale to step back into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg. Float it through. Knee on the mat behind. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to release the hands to the floor. Lift the back knee off the mat. Inhale to pull the hips back, straighten that front leg. And exhale, step forward with the right foot. Release forwards. Inhale to reach forwards and up. Exhale, heart center. And one more round with some more variations. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, right foot. Inhale the arm. And exhale to release the hands inside the left foot, shuffle the foot across and open here. So feel free to lift the back knee off the mat if you like, strengthening that back leg or keep it where it is. And open the hip by rolling the knee out. And come lower, bending the arms, low as you like. Maybe just releasing the forearms onto the mat. And then walk back, hands either side, and step back into plank. Exhaling either knees, chest and chin in caterpillar or rolling forwards on the toes. Exhale to bend the arms into chaturanga dandasana. And inhale, pushing up into upward facing dog. Exhale to roll the body back into downward dog. Inhale to lift your right leg. And exhale to open the hip. So pointing the knee up, bending that leg, bring the foot towards your left buttock. And looking under your right armpit. Pressing into the hands to lift your hips out. And then bring the body parallel to the floor. And exhale the right knee behind your right wrist, coming into royal pigeon. Releasing your thigh onto your heel. Or, if you prefer, keeping the heel underneath your right side. If you have any knee problems, the back leg's uncomfortable, just place a block or a cushion just underneath your thigh there. Into the fingertips, keep the arms soft, push out through the heart. Lifting up from the belly into a back bend. And then walking forwards with the arms, either onto the forearms or all the way down, resting the arms here. And just being mindful that you haven't rolled over onto one side, so keeping the hips squared. Coming up, bringing your left forearm in parallel to the short edge of the mat, elbow underneath the shoulder. Inhale to stretch forward with the right arm and open here, stretching back with that arm, looking, keeping the back of the neck long, looking behind you. Staying there or lifting the foot, grabbing it in the hand and opening more. And with hands on the mat, rest yourself back into downward dog. Send your right heel to the floor, keep the left leg bent for a breath or two here. And then lift both heels and exhale both heels to the mat. Inhale to lift your right leg. And exhale, bring the foot in between the hands. Inhale to pull the hips back. Exhale, step forwards with the left foot and forward bend. Let's hold it here in our forward bend. So if you have high blood pressure, come up halfway. If you have any back problems, keep the knees bent. Otherwise, focus on lifting the sitting bones, releasing through the upper body. If you like, you can grab your big toes with your first two fingers and thumb. Your hands, if you can do that, while keeping the legs straight. Otherwise, grab your elbows if the hands don't touch the floor. If you've got your big toes, take the elbows wide, so you're opening the front of the body. And remember that you're sending your chest forwards towards your feet. One more breath here, exhaling to really release into this position. And on the inhale, bending the legs, sweep the arms forwards, come into your chair. Exhale, sinking the hips. So while we're in our chair, let's do the lion's breath, facial exercise. We're going to inhale and squeeze the face. And as we exhale, we'll stick out the tongue towards the chin and look up at the forehead. And again, inhale. And exhale. And on the next inhalation, lifting out and stretching here. Exhaling to the heart center. And we'll go for our left side, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhale, floating the body down. Inhale to lift and open, send the chest forwards, exhale, release. Inhale, left foot to the back, arms over the head. And exhale to release the arms forwards, shifting that right foot across, hands inside the foot. Inhale to open. Again, you can take the back knee off the mat if you like, and you can open that knee wide, rolling onto the outer edge of the foot. Exhale to start bending the arms, pulling the belly into the spine. Maybe just bringing the forearms onto the mat. Relax your facial muscles here. And carefully come out, bring your hands either side, and step back into plank. Inhale, let's take the heels to the right and lift your arm into a side plank. Modify by touching the right knee to the floor. Make it more strong, lift the top leg. Oops, wobbly today. And release. And change over to the other side. Come back to the center. Lower yourself down in any way you like. You exhale. And inhale into your back bend of your choice. Your cobra or your upward dog. We'll hold it there. Opening the heart forwards, whatever you're doing. Relaxing your facial muscles. And carefully rolling back into downward dog. Inhale to lift your left leg. And exhale to open the hip. Come back to the center. And exhale, bringing the knee behind your left wrist into Royal Pigeon. Again, whatever variation you did on the other side, do the same here. Keeping both feet active, so both tops of the feet are pressing into the mat. Release your arms. Breathe here. So in this position, your forehead may be on the floor if you've come all the way down. If you're only halfway, you can stack your fists and bring your forehead onto your hands there. Otherwise, your forehead is on the floor. And you can bring your focus to your Ajna chakra, again, the space between the eyebrows, and just slightly higher, your third eye. And perhaps mentally chant Om, or even as loud as you like. Om, Om, Om. Bringing focus to this point. Releasing, unblocking any energy. And then come halfway up again. Bring your right forearm on the mat, parallel to the short edge there. Inhale and open here, looking back behind you. Make sure you're not throwing your body back. Body in a straight line, shoulder over wrist. Lift the back foot and maybe grab it. And release. Both hands on the mat and step back into downward dog. Pressing that left heel to the floor, keeping the right leg bent. And then both heels. Inhale to lift the left leg again. And exhale to swing it between the hands. Inhale to pull the hips back, stretching that front leg. And exhale, step the right foot. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, releasing forwards. Inhale, sweep the arms forwards and come all the way up to standing. Exhale to the heart center. So take a moment in the mountain pose. Again, staying soft around the face. And open your eyes. We're going to practice the tree, Vrikshasana. So bring your weight onto your right leg and lift your left foot anywhere against the inner leg. Toes pointing down, and knee pointing out to the side, keeping the hips facing the front. Inhale to bring the arms over the head. And exhale, soften the elbows, shoulders away from the ears. Actually, what's quite nice here, let's bend the arms and bring our prayer onto our head. Push the elbows back. Feel that openness in the heart. Remember to tilt the tail under. And if you're a bit wobbly, just lift your right kneecap up towards your thigh, pressing down into the four corners of your foot. Breathing here. The breath steady. And then let's take our arms wide, touching the tips of the thumb and forefingers. And try stretching that leg out to the side. And release. Bring the weight onto your left leg this time. Lift your right foot. Inhale. And exhale. Palms, hands on the head, pulling the elbows back. If you are fairly stable here, and you can challenge yourself by closing your eyes. Little options to play around with. We don't always need to do the most advanced variations of poses, but we can just add to the basic poses by closing eyes and changing our arms around. Being mindful is the most important aspect. So take the arms wide and have a go at stretching that leg out to the side. And release. Come onto your toes, lift the arms. And exhale the hands into the heart. If your knees are okay, we're just going to bend all the way down onto our heels. Otherwise, just come onto your bums. And from there, I'm just going to turn, collapse into the back. Place your heels on the floor. And roll onto your backs, hugging the knees into the chest. Let's breathe here. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, and cross our arms over our hearts. Bring your focus to where your arms are crossed, your anahata chakra, your heart's chakra. Mentally chanting yum, yum, yum. And change, place the other arm on top and repeat. And release. Lift the legs in the air. And if you're doing shoulder stand, we're going to press into the hands and the feet over the head, hands on the back, either staying here or shuffling the elbows under, coming higher and higher on the shoulders and holding it here. If you're not doing shoulder stand today, for any reason at all, bring the feet onto the floor, knees and feet hip width apart, arms by the side of the body, back of the neck long. Inhale to press the lower back into the mat, lift the tailbone and continue to lift the hips as high as possible, keeping the knees pointing forwards, not out to the side. And exhaling to lower, so curling the spine up and down here. Maybe lifting the arms as well. As you rise, take the arms behind you, back to the hands to the floor behind. And exhale to release. Just continue with this movement. And if you're in the shoulder stand, holding it here. Again, if it's an early morning class for you, if you're watching this recording, being mindful, the body might still be warming up here. Just be gentle. Relax your facial muscles. And we're going to take the legs over the head into the plow. Exhaling here. Continuing to breathe. If your feet are on the floor, you can release your arms, shuffle them, come higher onto the shoulders perhaps. Keep reaching up through the sitting bones. Change the interlocking of the fingers. And then separate the arms and start rolling onto your back. The tailbone coming down last. And if you were doing the hip lifts, come onto your back, legs in the air, nice and straight, and continue to breathe as you float your legs down to the floor. Using your abdominal muscles. As soon as the heels touch the floor, make sure the arms are by the side of the body. Press into the arms, lift the back off the floor, open through the front, roll the shoulders back, and just gently touch the back of the top of the head to the mat. Fish pose, Savasana. Breathing here. Inhale to lift, look down at the toes. Exhale to release. Release the head to the floor. Just lift the knees into the chest. Interlock the fingers behind the head. Inhale to lift the head towards the knees. As we exhale, let's straighten our right leg out in front and twist, bringing your right elbow to your left knee. Inhale to the center, both knees in, both elbows pointing forward, and exhale the other way, sending your left leg away, twisting left elbow to right knee. And inhale, touching the elbows to the knees, and then release and give yourself a hug. Take the arms wide, shoulder height, palms turned up. Inhale, squeezing the knees in together towards the body, and exhale, taking them across to the left. Turn to face the right. And as you exhale, just breathe the right elbow, right shoulder into the mat. Relaxing here. So you can keep the legs bent in like this, or you can straighten them and try grabbing the foot in the hand. On the next inhalation, we're coming back to the center. So if you've got your legs straight, keep them straight, squeeze the belly and lift them back to the center. Inhaling, and as you exhale, take them across the other way. I haven't got the room, so I'm going to bend mine. Keep them straight and lower them down slowly, turning your head to the left. Otherwise, keep them bent and try to keep the knees as high as possible if they're bent. Again, just take a deep breath to release your left shoulder and elbow to the mat. Try to touch your left ear to the floor. You can do a gentle stretch in the neck. Soften the facial muscles. And then inhale to the center. So again, with straight or bent legs, come back to the center and then bend the legs if they're not already and hug yourself, grabbing the elbows, tight hug. And release. And just float your legs out wide. Heels finding the edges of your mat there if you're on the mat. And just allow the thighs to roll away from each other, toes pointing out. Arms away from the body. Shuffle the shoulders under slightly to open through the heart. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale to really let go, release the body to the mat. And again, inhaling. This time we're going to release with a sigh. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. And exhale. Releasing any areas that are still tight, still working. And then close your mouth softly. And continue to use the breath to release through the body. Let go. Are your feet as relaxed as they can be? Lower legs. Are you tensing around your ankles? Breathe and relax. Relax around your knees, around your hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck. All the joints in your body. Just soften and let go. As you breathe, feel your body growing heavier. And let's bring our awareness back to our face. Keeping the mouth soft, lips closed. And the tongue just rolling back in the mouth or doing whatever it feels to do. Keeping that space between the top lip and the nose soft and relaxed. Relaxing your jaw. Feel the eyeballs sinking back into the sockets. Relax the space between your eyebrows. And smooth out your forehead. Feel all the skin in the face melting towards your ears, either side. Bring awareness back to the breath. Observing the breath from the moment you breathe in to the end of the exhalation. So if you have the time and you're not having to rush off to do anything, turn me off and continue resting here for as long as possible. When you're ready, you're going to start moving the fingers and thumbs and your toes and feet and gently turning the head from side to side. Lifting the knees off as high as possible and just rolling your whole body over to one side for a deep breath here. Pressing into your top hand to come back into a sitting position. Palms turned up for a moment on the legs, keeping your eyes closed. Noticing how you feel. And then bring the palms to the heart. Let's finish with an Om together. Inhale. Open your eyes when you're ready. Namaste.